So let me ask you this story about you being drafted by the Bulls. If it wasn't for something else, you would have been drafted by the Knicks. And now you've been wanting the Knicks coaching job since 2019.
I've been wanting to be a Knick since 1996 in high school, and then 1999, I thought I would be a Knick. I love New York, even though I'm a Pacer guy. Also, I love the Pacers. I'm in the Lakers too. The Lakers cemented my legacy. The Sacramento Kings regained my career. I went to Sacramento after Indiana. Sacramento, they got my career back. I was done, depressed. Mentally, I was done. So, I had different journeys with everybody. And the Pacers, we just had such great rapport. Like, we was headed in the right direction, So I'm probably closest with the Pacers and Lakers, probably Pacers and Lakers. I love Mr. Dolan. I don't have a relationship with Mr. Dolan, but the Knicks, I'm from New York City.
St. John's.
Right, so St. John's, Queens. So for sure, but I want to be a Knick. I was a Knick for 1 year. Thank you to Mr. Dolan and Grunfeld and whoever else was there. They're not there anymore. And so the Knicks is extremely important to me.
Have you guys had a conversation about the coaching job or no?
No, because you got to think about it. When I was I coached at Cal State LA. I coached Division II women's basketball for the last 7 years. Right, we're turning that program around. I was at a coffee shop in the Vancouver Islands when we all found out that Tibbs got fired. So when I saw that,
I was shocked. I don't know if you were shocked. I was shocked.
I wasn't shocked. I was waiting to put in the phone call. I couldn't wait to send out that I want the job because my mind didn't have time to be shocked, or surprised or anything. I was like, oh, this is available now. You got to understand, when someone gets fired, the agents, the general managers, they're already working. So somebody's already being hired. And this has happened to me all the time. I can't get opportunities because I'm not in the know. I don't have an agent, and I don't necessarily try to fit in circles. I just like to work. So I don't have circles. So that's why I said I'm gonna send this tweet out, and I did it within like 2 minutes, and then it kind of went viral. Now I'm still not in the system, if that makes sense. But
so you haven't interviewed yet. There's
I've not interviewed.
But they know you want the job.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what would you like if let's just say you were there, okay? Yeah. And you got a very young team, okay? They went to the Eastern Conference Finals twice, right? Uh-huh. The guy's a stud. He's an underestimated guy, Brunson, where, since the day he came out, is he a Villanova? Who did he play?
Brunson went to Villanova.
Yeah.
Half that team went to Villanova.
Right, that's right. So how would you coach that team differently?
So for one, I'm not going to say differently because I'm not going to compare myself to Tibbs. Maybe some of the things are the same, but I know how I want to win. I know how I want to win, and I'm not going to give away everything because if I do get the Knicks job, which would be a blessing, it would need to be a Hail Mary, like a Knick football. First time ever. You never seen a Knick football. It need to be a Hail Mary for me to get this position. I saw a couple of things. Game 1, that was the Knicks game. Haliburton was incredible. He's the Michael Jordan of these playoffs.
That's a big statement right there.
He is. Of these playoffs this year, he's the Michael Jordan.
Wow.
We've never seen this. But name a time you've seen these many game winners.
Game 1, he ripped the heart out of the Knicks.
Yeah. That one shot he made.
3. Or 4.
Who has done
4.
Yeah, he's playing. Okay, so for you, between Pacers and Knicks, who's your heart? Who has your heart?
It's different. It's about even. When they play against each other in the playoffs, I typically don't go to those games because the Pacers, is where I played the best. I had history with the fans. The fans had my back. Organization had my back, through all the rough times. With New York, I'm a protector of New York City basketball. I love New York. So it's almost like an even playing field.
Would you take an assistant job before eventually you have a coaching, like a head coach? Like would you entertain assistant?
Well, right now, since the Knicks head coaching job is on the table, I don't want to put assistant in the air.
I got you.
All right. I want to keep it focused on head coaching because you got to think about it. People could say, this coach is prepared. This coach is prepared. It's not taking any shots at the coaches. But everybody had their chance to bring the Knicks to the promised land. Everybody had their chance. At some point in time, somebody got to step up and actually bring the Knicks to the promised land.
You know what it reminds me of? The coach of the Detroit Lions, the coach of the Detroit Lions.
Oh, yeah, he's
Dan
the man.
Campbell.
Yeah, there's something about
linebacker. Yeah,
there's something about the guy that's emotional. Okay. I want to know: is Dan Campbell from Detroit? Can you see if he's from? No, he's from Texas. Interesting, because he coaches the Lions as if he's from Detroit.
Nice,
okay?
Nice.
Did he ever play for the Lions? Who did he play for? Okay, head coach. Yeah, but who did he play for? I think he played as well.
He did.
Okay,
2006.
So there you go. There is heart. There is that affinity for the organization, because when it comes down to Knicks, I wonder what it's like to get a guy there that's coaching, who is a New York guy, who is doing what he's doing.
Hey, what's up? I'm Metta World Peace, the chairman of Artest Management Group, and now I am officially on Minnect. I want you to reach out to me. I got a lot of things to offer, whether you wanted to chat about sports, basketball, on the business side, business development, consultation, brand strategy, foreign relations, and more. I look forward to connecting with you on Minnect.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.